mighty ONIC. Here we go, game number 2.
We've been seeing a whole lot of the mighty ONIC here so far. Game number 1. Indeed, Sheffin was a stompy stomp. Let's see if game 2 is any better for Liquid. Because the drafts, we went through it. I think we got all of the picks right, and I don't think we're too big of a fan of the TLID drafts, right? This is like very one-dimensional team fight draft from them.
Yeah, but you gotta remember, Mirko, these combos in Season 11 can bring it back to that season. The Faramis Mathilda, the Mathilda Phovius, Mathilda Lucas. This works really well as Yeskiel getting burned out of his flicker. Kyrie takes some camps away from Fabian. Some pressure early game right from the get-go from ONIC.
Oh, man. The thing about the... Oh, they're going to go all in on Taran. Maybe forcing a flicker out, brought back to the team again. Wow, still saving the flicker. First blood. What?
This is as worse as it gets, especially for an EXP laner. You need the XPs for you to be able to contest the first neutral objective and they just shoot themselves in the foot.
We got that one. Sheffin, this is a Phobius. You need 4. You need to survive there. I wonder what the decision was. I mean, yes, sometimes you do want to save your flicker. T-Boy walks up, he has skills getting KCC'd, and now good night as well. Fabian goes for the fight. Doesn't have ult, has the guiding wind to take it away, but it's a 1,000 gold lead for the mighty ONIC.
They said on my bingo card, Kyo is losing the lane too. Top lane, it's nightmare for Iran. Mid lane, Keyboy is doing work. Already 2 involvement in the kills. Kyrie looking for a kill here to Kyo, already level 4. And it was it's already 1.4k in a span of 2 minutes. We might be seeing once again the resurgence of a prime ONIC.
I feel like TLID are taking it so, like they're taking the front face value of all the picks from ONIC. They're really not thinking about it deep. That's the thing about Yeb's draft. You see a few picks, you can't just go for that pure counter straight up. I wonder why the Jusin was banned. Honestly, for the airstrike down below, Kyo, flicker out, free turtle. This is looking to be a stompy stomp. Stun to the flicker out. Fabian does have the Sacred Beast form. Will be able to dive in. Keyboy for the stun. Keyboy unable to go for the chain. CC. Fabian gets away the guiding win from Witty, but no one follows through.
Yeah, this is just absolute domination again in the early game. Even more than game number 1. Looking at the win rates though, Fabian. That's a pretty bad win rate on Lucas. 0 out of 3 in regular season. Let's see if they can, once again, flip the script, because it's not looking very good for the Cavalry right now. If this continues on, Eterna said 3-0 might really be possible.
After looking at the drafts, I wasn't a believer before, right? You told me it might be a 3-0 there. I'm like, nah, maybe B tier Alter Ego, but not ONIC TL. After game 1 and then the draft in game 2, I think you guys have convinced me this could be, yes, a 3-0. And man, what a 3-0 would it be? We expected TLID to pull up a whole lot more fight in their first match. An elimination match as the defending champions.
Yep, they got better later part of the season, but when you look at the improvement of ONIC compared to other teams, it's pretty much night and day. Yep, the savior of ONIC and Kyrie already looking for an engage. Kill getting chopped on.
Shadow kill as well.
Too easy. Way too easy. I don't think he needs even the shadow kill at that part. Keyboy still saving up the flicker, still saving up the ult, and Savero is having the time of his life. Keyboy, are you looking for a solo kill, my dude?
Yeah, taking a stampede away already. No engage potential. Mid lane's being frozen. This is a complete shutout. ONIC are not letting TLID breathe, not even in their own jungle.
Yep. Very early glowing one there from San, so a lot more work to do for Weedy and crew, because they do rely heavily on the extra shields, extra HP that's gonna come. Even the spell farms coming in from Fabian and Iran, but they're still on the case on towards the turtle. They have the advantage.
But with the flicker already with a grab as well. Now, able to get onto him. Fabian with the Sacred Beast already used up. That's going to be a big bait onto the resources of TLID. Sacred Beast does nothing.
Oh,
the tail beast pop tickled, but he regens back up, and the win condition of TL is evaporating.
Silver lining, Kyo is getting some turret hits, but Savero still has the sprint. Let's see if they want to go for this one. No. ONIC, man, they're playing it a bit too cleanly, I gotta say. In that fight earlier, they understand, especially Lutpi understands, even though right now he's not on the damage jungler that he really likes he still somehow controls the objective for ONIC. Looking at the in-game equipment by Dunia Games, already 1.2k on the jungle. This is just absolute nightmare for TL. They're looking to make something happen here, but Keyboy with the stun!
Whoa! Keyboy turns it around, Lippy in the back as well. He's got to be careful about the Ghost Bursters and all in over the back, but no Sacred Beast form, just a turret take, but responded over by Kai up top with another turret.
Yep, it's a trade. At this point, they want to take any trade that they can take, even though it's an equal one. It's gonna favor towards the losing team. They're still gonna stack up on the stacks coming in from Kyo though, so that might be something they can use or utilize in the late game. But Lutfi can just open the bushes anytime that he wants to. Already some EXP leads on towards around Keyboy again. On the Badang, on the momentum heroes, you always can count on this guy to make the play.
Wow.
First item secured, finally, by Fabian.
I don't know, Sheffin. This arena, this ONIC performance really is giving me those flashbacks of the mighty ONIC of season 13, 12, 11, and 10.
A bit too long.
A bit too long, their reign, their dynasty. But it could be flashbacks or a rewind of what we saw before. ONIC are really controlling every single point. Oh, Aran's chunked down, Feather Airstrike. Taking your Heskio Force and regen slow push up top. This is beautiful from ONIC.
Yeah, all the while ONIC, Kyrie is just farming.
Yeah.
He does not care about the team fights at all. Even right now, he has almost 4-level lead after this turtle against Fabian. But he wants to go for the steal. Did he get it? I think he did. And he gets the turtle.
No, Sans gets a turtle. That's the
Who
key
cares?
in him.
Oh my
Who cares
God.
indeed? The orange buff got taken. Fabian is a 4. He was 4 levels down. Now he's 9. So that makes it only 3.
Not much better.
What? The thing is, Sheffin, this is what we were already discussing about in the draft itself. I didn't like the Feramis pick because it forced them to just purely play for team fights. They went with the Granger, and then the Lucas was kind of like an obvious pick. They're stuck in this win con. They're stuck in winning a team fight. How do you win a team fight up against a composition that scales better than you, that can deal that much damage? We're still in the early game. I don't even count this as mid-game yet.
Yeah, maybe they need to kite, but maybe a bit too late at this point. 5k, they're still chasing for that 1k gold difference per minute prime ONIC that we used to see. And mind you, this is the stage that ONIC got that 4-beat.
Wow.
ONIC always remind that to me every time he went to sleep. Now, TLID, what do they do? That was the question that you asked to me, Miracle.
Yeah.
But at this point, they're just, waiting for a mistake coming from ONIC. Oh,
Is it the best choice to go for Shadow Kill? Kai picks up a kill. The Nether Realm was years too late.
That's a Phobius, my dude.
Look at Main Kids. Even he's kind of cringing at that damage.
Yeah, he's bracing for ONIC in the next round already, it seems like. And it would be a tough matchup even for Geek Fam. TLID. Being on the back foot is an understatement. They're in the purgatory right now, trying to climb back from the depths of hell. Look at the shots coming in from San, forcing Kyo and Yeheskio to maybe recall. Jeez.
ONIC are re-climbing the stairs back to the sky, trying to reclaim what was once theirs for the longest time. That Sky King mantle, that moniker, might just come back to them with this kind of performance. Great Dragon Spear, 3rd item. That's how much you know he's snowballing, brother. Usually you go for maybe a Melfic gun, maybe sometimes a Win of Nature when you're behind. He goes for a GDS. He wants extra move speed, more crit. He knows TLID cannot take the crit damage, even if they want to.
Yep. Even he's using the sprint. He is confident with his ability to get away from the danger. Kyrie using the Shadow Kill too to kill the Lord. And by the way, Mirko, Savero is actually using that GDS in the first game too in the 3rd item. So maybe it's his style.
Yeah. It's not just his style, it's
There
7,000
was
gold in 8 minutes.
Good point, good point.
Oh, this is a 5-level lead. Lucas, he's not... The Naruto in MLBB isn't the Naruto in the anime, you know? He scales in the anime. He can always just talk himself out of bad situations.
Nah, this is not the Shippuden Naruto, which is why he's losing to Kakashi.
Bro, this ain't even the OG Naruto. This is kindergarten Naruto, you know?
Yeah.
like when he was still being bullied. These are the bullies in school.
Shout out to Hiruzen, the best Hokage of all time.
Oh. Ew. ONIC taking control of the mid lane. Tier 2. They have... See, their clear isn't even good. Shadow Kill in the back. NetherRealm already baited with a flicker up from Kyo. They don't even have the best wave clear. Their wave clear is kind of mid. No, it's kind of bad.
And Sans will have the feathered airstrike anytime soon. This is just absolute disastrous. Absolute domination coming in from ONIC. 9K already in 10 minutes. Not quite the 1K per minute that we're used to seeing, but they can take the turret actually in the top lane here. They have the wave.
Uh-oh, Keyboard's in for the play. Goes in onto Aran, pins him down. That's going to be the guiding win. Anderson with the eagle! Fabian finds a kill. That's a turn. Maybe a mistake from ONIC. Playing it way too aggressively. Winnie jumps in with the guiding win again, but the shadow kill does a bit too much damage for them to respect.
Oh my god!
Kai and Ludpi!
They're still going crazy. Kai still wants more. Still has the quad shadow. Didn't want to go around. He went for it, but didn't get the kill. But that was... Savero goes down first, mind you. And they still came out in an equal position.
It's because the damage is still on Kai and Sans. They are just so far ahead that even if you get these prio picks, you've already technically wasted all your resources to get those 2 picks. They should have just been happy with the 2 picks and went back. There's no bounty. This is what's so frustrating for TLID. Even if they get a good team fight now, the good team fight they're looking for is a wipeout.
Yep.
There are no bounties. They can slowly but surely come back into the game, but it'll be a very, very slow game.
ONIC got a hand. If TLID wants to win, the objective is just wait for an ONIC mistake, which is, at this point, it rarely happens. It just happened just now with Savero. A bit too overzealous, just trying to take the turret, but they cannot bank on that strategy. This is not, you know, some Tarkam level tournament. This is MPL ID. The highest stage. Looking at the items though, Kyrie actually goes for
Endless? He's going for Endless, right?
And the Magic Plate. So there's a bit of respect there from Kai, even though he is snowballing the hell out of this Hayabusa.
Yeah.
I mean, you can see the reaction earlier, right? When he went in just because of a single guy. The NetherRealm comes out. The flickers. They're just getting away from a single Kakashi.
You know what's crazy is the Shadow Kill could be used as bait to take away the NetherRealm.
And they still have the resource.
They'll still have... Sans is the split pusher here. Oh my lord.
What?
Gila indeed.
What the burp doing?
The Farsa, the bird, is down below, forcing TLID to rotate, giving the full control, full prio over to ONIC.
Whoa.
High with the open on the bush. Fabian is right there. They're still holding on to the Lord. Farsa slow pushing down below. They gotta concede this one. There's no chance. TLID contest full neutral objective control.
Jeez. And shout out to Keyboy, by the way. I think he's been the most, like, I guess, unsung hero of ONIC because he's been doing his best with the fist crack and also the walls. Just trapping everyone in his place. Kyo, I'm curious to see the economic position or status of this Granger compared to the Irithel because look at the levels right now. It's already 2 on this 2 gold laner, and they almost take the turret without even a single turret taker in Savero or Kyrie in the bottom lane. And they're gonna take it with the Lord coming in the bottom lane.
Free from the mini waves. Mid lane siege coming down as well. Wave up top dealt with by TLID as they grouped up earlier. Savero slowly but surely munching at the HP bar of the turret in the mid lane. Still Canamine in there. Savero gets the final shot. Turret down in the mid lane and in the bottom lane. Sans has the feathered airstrike again. Watch out for Keyboy.
Yep, the flicker is always there. He's eyeing for that Keyboy moment. And it might happen in a few seconds. Concealed by Keyboy. Can he get it?
Good spacing from TLID. Trying to deny that. Crazy play from Keyboy. Goes over the pin down right in front. Aran. 3 shots onto him.
Oh my god!
In the circling eagle. Fabian brought back again. Savero has him in the nature. Keyboy locks him down. Savero baited him. Ludpi in the back. Mounts Aran. A flicker up from Aran. NetherRealm to come down as well. But now it's gonna be Kai, who still has the shadow kill, mind you. NetherRealm dealt with. Ludpi walks up. We'll have to respect the damage.
Savero on the case, on the base. Kyrie goes in with a quad shadow. Can they do it? Sans still circling. And they go! Keyboy!
The cleanup. And it is over 2-0 for ONIC. A stompy stomp, 2 games in a row. Yikes.
Yikes is right. What the hell is this team, man? Are we seeing again the prime ONIC that we've always talked about in the regular season.